Good afternoon. So, hey, Teresa. So, I'm getting ready to invite you. Yes. Hi, Teresa.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Let me see something here. It looks like I've invited you, Teresa. Do you see it?
Yes, I see you.
Okay. Hi, now I see you.
Good evening.
Does it look like, are we the same way? Because it looks like, let me see
I
something.
think your camera's
Oh, hold on. Yeah. Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
What did I just do? Okay, there you go. Yeah, now I see you. Yes.
Okay.
All right. So thank you, Teresa, for coming on to the Just Breathe podcast. Give me 1 second here. Seems like I'm reading sideways, but it's all good. We're gonna get through this. At least we got everything up and running. You can hear me, so we good.
Yes,
Finally. I'm telling you, this TikTok platform is something different.
Right.
Oh, yes, ma'am. I wonder why it's doing that. So on your screen, am I up at the top left-hand corner?
Yes, you are.
I'm trying to figure out how can we be side by side. But I don't want to start, girl, I don't want to start pushing no buttons in. Let me see.
Let's see.
I'm going to try to figure it out here. Well, it looks like I've already. Girls, I'm like, no. Thank you for coming on, everyone. I'm trying to give people some time to come on into the room. Let's see here. I'm trying to make sure that I am keeping up with people that actually come on.
Cut my light on. I cut my light off. Here.
Okay. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. So my name is Rosalind Farrell, and I will be your host on tonight on the Just Breathe podcast. So just a little bit about Just Breathe. It is a ministry created as a safe house or brave space for men and women to come together without judgment to share their Just Breathe moment. Yes, you probably shed some tears. You had a gut punch, you needed resuscitation, you needed recovery. But I would like to encourage you to just breathe. This ministry is designed for us as kingdom ambassadors to come together in unity on one accord to live on purpose through the gospel of Jesus Christ. With God, everything has purpose. Yes, even those just brief moments. For more information, you can contact me at whatisyourdetour@gmail.com. I would love to have you as my guest. And remember, throughout this interview, we're going to remember to do what? Just breathe. Yes. So, Teresa, I'm so excited about having you on. Teresa and I work together, and we are the minority in manufacturing, but that's okay. We stick together. And that's the one thing that I do love about Teresa. Not only are we coworkers, but I do truly think of her as my friend. So Teresa, I'm gonna say this. You are the real deal, for real. I contacted Teresa. I wanted to take a trip this year, like I always do for my birthday. So I contacted Teresa. I know I got on her last nerve, but she was so patient and she got things done. And she made my 56th birthday to the Bahamas. All things amazing. So I just want to say thank you. I appreciate you. And like I said, you are the real deal. So we're going to go ahead and get started. My first question is I'm going to give you an opportunity to tell us a little bit about Teresa, and I'm going to let you say what your company's name is because I don't want to mess it up.
Hi, I'm Teresa Shipley. My company name is Tfancys Travel. I've been in business 4 years now, and it's been it's been a work. Get a new client, put yourself out there, introducing people to your brand. It's always hard. You're the new person on the so you have to do a lot of marketing and just put yourself out there. A lot of my clients are from word of mouth, so that helps promote like marketing. So I like their word of mouth because that way I get to know my client. I get to like know the ins and outs. What do they need? Where do they want to go? Where their budget? So
yes, yes. Teresa, you got a little bit of background noise. I don't know if you have like on two. Sometimes it does that, like if you have on your cell phone and your iPad or whatever.
Okay.
I had to make sure I had mine turned off as well. If you start hearing me echoing, let me know as well, because I know it will do that. It'll pick up the background noise.
Okay, can you do that a little better?
Yep, it's excellent now.
Okay. I think I have my volume up too high.
Okay, you can hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you told us a little bit about your company, how you got started. Can you tell us what or who inspired you?
Well, my inspiration is Denzel Washington. That's my inspiration because nobody believed in him at the beginning. Through his journey through college, acting, he had to work for everything that he has, And he always put God first, and that's my motto. I always try to put God first in anything that I do. I talk to him. I pray about whatever I want to put my foot in, like because everything is new. When you start something, everything is new. It's not going to be, roses and So you have to work for it. Even when people doubt you, you have to work even harder for those, for those hand claps, because sometimes you're not going to get those hand claps or those good job or good cheer, but you have to cheer yourself on. So I think Denzel, he cheered himself on.
Oh yeah.
He worked hard for his acting career. He always was positive, even when he failed. Sometimes you have to fail to be that person that you want to be. So.
Yes, absolutely. So that's amazing that you have a role model that you look up to, that you kind of just mimic or monitor, like his success and even some of his failures, because our failures is what help better us and help us to grow. So
Right.
That's amazing. Anybody in your family? I mean, I know you said it's all about, when you first start, it's tough because you're trying to brand your name, you're trying to figure things out, being brand new as an entrepreneur. But yeah, so it takes first of all, you got to have that loyalty and you have to have that trust and whoever that's gonna ride with you all the way through it all. So yeah. All right. My next question to you is, what do you find the most challenging about being an entrepreneur?
The most challenging thing that I found as an entrepreneur is finding that person that push you with new ideas. Like, where are you gonna get your brand from? Your new ideas as far as marketing. Find somebody. I look on a lot of my motivational things. I look to YouTube, and I watch videos of how did they start their business. What did they find out worked for them? As far as newsletters, emails, business cards, or even flyers. So I started off with business cards, flyers, just going around to the neighborhood, going around to different businesses, asking them to put my flyer up, putting myself out there. Because nobody knows you if you don't speak up or make yourself irrelevant in the community. So I did a lot of that, putting my name out there when I first started. I would inbox a couple of people, some people, friends and family that I knew. Even though they didn't reach back out, I still reached out because maybe they would have shared my story to somebody else that I didn't know, So that was my biggest outlet when I first began, because maybe you might not get to sell 2-3 months, but still just put yourself out there because somebody's going to go somewhere. Somebody's got a birthday, somebody's got a vacation, honeymoon, even spring break. So AAU team. So somebody's always doing something. So always be prepared to have a card, have a flyer, even do a Zoom that day or do a live and just share it to different people. So that was my humble beginning of getting like my first sale. Or just going always educate yourself on different things, because one thing may not work. So you always learning what works for you, what works for your brand. So
yes, that's amazing that you say that. And like you said, what works for your brand. And we as entrepreneurs, no matter where you are, we have to get better with understanding that what God has for you is for you. And we don't have to hoard information. We don't have to share. We don't have to be stuffy when someone comes to us for advice, because we all started somewhere, right? And my strength may not be your strength. My weakness may not be your weakness, but we in this together. So we just have to get better with sharing and, doing more platforms like this where we're sharing our journeys and that we're being transparent, because being an entrepreneur, and for me, and it's probably, you can speak up if it's like this for you. It's like we work 100 times more than we would on our 9 to 5, right? Because this is about us. We're in the front of this thing. It's about brand. When you got your name attached to something, we're real careful about, being tedious, being, just having that business mindset, that kingdom mindset, should I say. So, yeah. All right. So what has been the most commendable moments throughout your journey?
My most commendable was what profit did I set for myself? What goals do I want to set for that month? So you have to just be creative when you're in entrepreneurship. Every day is not easy.
Oh,
No, so for me, was falling back, reading, educating, because this is my first time being an entrepreneur. So everything was new to me. So I had to learn on my own. I did group studies. I go to different events, trying to learn new things. I try to put myself out there. So I always want to keep developing. I always try to keep developing, no matter what no matter what it is. It may be something self-help, mental. You have to be very mental in this business.
yes.
So you have to have a good mindset, because people are going to turn you down. So it's always, don't take it personal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
important.
yeah, that's the main goal. Don't take it personal. Everybody's not going to be in your market. So you got to know where your more market is and your cold market is. You always got to be ready for a no, because they're going to say no. So that what convinced me. Just being strong and just keep pushing each day.
Yes, yes. Keep pushing. We got to keep pushing. We got to keep encouraging each other to keep pushing. Even on them days where you be like, ooh, I just want to throw my hands up in the air and walk away from this and be like, But yeah, we got to keep pushing. What was your biggest aha moment? Did you ever have a time since you've been, since you've been an entrepreneur that you've had that aha moment, something that just went off and you was like, man, I got it. I got this.
Yes. Doing those group trips. That was my aha moment. Making sure I have my spreadsheets together, payment plans. Everybody's going to be on that payment plan. Just making sure you have your ducks in a row and be consistent. That was definitely my aha moment. Basically, because when you're working entrepreneur, you have to have all your documentation. Make sure that's correct. Getting everyone's information, their name, because any little thing can mess up the whole book. So you have to make sure everything is tedious, correct, so that person can have a great vacation. So you have to make sure all your documentation is correct. That was my aha moment.
Thank you. Can you see me? Because I didn't push another button.
Yes, I can see you.
Okay, because I didn't push another button over here trying to play around. And I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Okay, let me get back on this screen. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So thank you for sharing that. So yeah, it's very important throughout our journeys to pause and just breathe and take that aha moment, that moment that we can reflect on and say, wow. And when you, like you said, with your group trips, you probably have a lot of those aha moments when you have your group of women. I watch all your videos and I'm like, man, Teresa is doing her thing. So yeah, keep doing that, keep inspiring, keep having those aha moments and sharing your journey, because what I've understood in this whole thing is there is always someone watching you.
Yes.
And it's during that time when you have that aha moment, somebody might pull you to the side and say something to you, and it's like, I've had those moments like I just want to break down in tears, but you're trying to keep it together, and stay professional. But yeah, I would just encourage you to keep on having those aha moments, because those are the things that make us keep going.
Yes.
So my next question, and I laugh about this one because I had some hard lessons learned. What do you consider as some of your non-negotiables in your business?
The disrespect. That's a no-no for me. Because I always try to be professional when you're running a business, because the public is your income.
Yes.
So even if someone's being nasty, always keep your professionalism at bay. Say thank you, I appreciate you. Always stay positive, even when they're negative. So always be respectful. But that's a no. I do not tolerate disrespect.
You can't. You got that right. You absolutely can't tolerate that because they're like, for me, my thing was my mom used to always say to me, because one, I didn't like to talk. My customers were like, "Where's the owner?" And I'm like, on the floor making T-shirts, waving like. And my mom was like, "You are gonna have to get better about this." But I would give so much away, and she's like, "Daughter, you're gonna have to. You gotta sell something. Like you give. They come to the table, you just give. So yeah, that's really tough for me because I have a very giving heart. But in business, you're like,
Yeah, because a lot of them want discounts.
yes.
They want, let me get this free, or no, ma'am. I have to invest my own money into my business. They don't understand.
They don't understand.
You have to invest a lot to make a profit.
Yes.
So it's always put your business first, and everything else will follow.
Absolutely. All right. What are some recommendations you will offer to someone that aspires to be an entrepreneur?
Oh, I would recommend do your research first. Definitely do your research. Anything that you want to invest your money in, do your research first. Take your couple of marketing classes. Take some communication classes as well. Be that brand that you would want someone to come and shop with. Like always do that. Always do your research. Even banking, do your business banking. Taxes. Make sure you're learning about your taxes, what you can file as a business owner, because that is a lot of your factor as well. Your revenue. Make sure you have all your receipts. Everything needs to be documented. Running a business, because that can be your downfall as well. Being an entrepreneur. So make sure you do your research. Like if you're going to get a business account, make sure you have the right. Like take a marketing class. You can take a marketing class online. As far as making sure you have a profit coming in. Document what you spend and document what's going out or coming in. Always do your mindset on that. That could take your business down as well.
Yes, I totally agree with everything you said. All right. So at the end, I'm going to open it up. If anyone has any questions or comments, I'll invite you in and allow our viewers to come in and actually make some comments.
Okay.
Ask questions. All right. So my last question, Teresa, is do you have any upcoming projects that you're working on? And this is an opportunity for you to also share, who your business is, how someone can contact you if they have any upcoming trips.
Okay.
Yep. So this is your time to tell us more about Tfancys travel.
All right. Well, my upcoming thing I'm working on coming 2025. I'm trying to do a cruise. I'm trying to do a sisters cruise. I want to get all the sisters. You may not know each other, but I want to get something that makes everyone come together. All this chaos in the world, nobody's coming together. Far as sisterhood. So I want to get some people in on sisterhood. So I'm working on a cruise for 2025. Selling sisters, that's the name of it. I'm probably going to put out something maybe mid-October. It's going to be called Selling Sisters. So That's going to be my new project that I'm working on for us, a group trip. And I've also got a couple of marketing I'm doing for Christmas. Christmas at the Cat. So that's my other one I'm working on. So that, and you can get in touch with me. There's my link. Let me scoot over. It's Tfancys Travel
Is it
at internaltravel.com.
Teresa? Is it? I think we gotta. I don't know if you have. I don't know how to mirror, but it's. You know what I'm saying? Your
It's upside
camera
down. Hold on.
or mirrored or whatever you call it. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. It's Tfancys Travel at gmail.com. That's one of my links. And my link to book is Tfancys39 at iCloud.com. And my booking link is Teresa Shipley at eternaltravel.com. If you want to book directly to the link, that is teresashipley.intellertravel.com. And it also has my name and number. You can reach out, you can call me, or you can inbox me. If you want to book, like if you have a special occasion, you can contact me directly at tfancytravel at gmail.com. Just leave me your quote, where do you want to go and your budget, and we'll work from there.
Okay. What about any of your social media? Can they follow you? Or you have any social media sites that they can actually follow you? And then if they have any questions or phone number or something, they can contact you.
Yeah, my Facebook name is Teresa Michelle Shipley, and I also have a travel group. It's Tfancys Travel LLC. That's my travel group. You can ask to join the group. I always have different things that I'm doing on my Facebook travel group. My number is 256-577-6744 if you want to contact me directly. You can leave a voicemail message, or I'll get back with you guys.
Okay. All right. So at this time, before we close out, I'm going to give our viewers an opportunity to come on. I can invite you in if you have any questions or comments.
Any questions?
Don't be shy. Because I know we have some people in here that love to travel. And when I tell you she is amazing, she will get you the best price, top notch. Yeah, so yeah. If you love to travel, she is the lady to hook up with. I'm trying to see if I got anybody that's requesting to come in or if they have any comments. I asked, I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce your name. Mustafa asked, can I join? So yeah, so if you hit the guest, then I will be able to go ahead and invite you in. I hope I'm pronouncing your name. Mustafa. Yep, it said you asking, can I join? So just hit the guest and I will invite you in. Let's see, I got a message here. Yeah, I think, yeah. Maybe I'll be able to just hit it and, okay, so wait a minute, I do want to get, okay, hold on one second. So Shaq, I'm going to accept you. Do you have a question that you want to ask? I'm going to go ahead and accept and see.
I'm still learning how to figure this thing out.
I can hear you. We can hear you. We can hear you.
I'm lost.
We can hear you. Can you hear us? Shaq, can you hear us? Oh, he got it paused.
No, I'm here.
Okay, so you have it unmuted now. So you have a question or comment for us tonight.
No, ma'am. I'm
All
along
right.
for the ride tonight. Maybe on the next one I'll be ready, locked and loaded.
Okay, well, thank you for joining us.
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh, wait. What I do? Okay, I disconnected. Anyone else want to come on? Yeah, I don't see the must. I hope I was pronouncing his name right. I'm so sorry if I did mess up your name. I apologize in advance. Please forgive me.
I see a couple more people. Hey, Stacy, how are you?
Yes. Hi, Stacy. Deidre. I do see a few of my friends and family members on here. Thank you so much. Hi, Stacy. Hello. Thank you so much for joining us. Do you guys have any questions or comments for either myself or Teresa? We're both entrepreneurs, so this podcast is just a little bit about why I started. Like I told you, I did not like to talk, and I realized that being an entrepreneur, you have to be able to talk. You have to get out in front of your brand. So I started this podcast with bringing on entrepreneurs as a safe house to come on and share their stories. And it was a platform, and I called it King or Queen, I see you. So I did that for probably like 2 years, and we would have award ceremonies where we would like recognize other men and women that were doing something great in the community and their business. We had different categories, and then I did that for 2 years, and then I said I want to do something different, so I named it There Is Purpose in the Detour. And we all have those detours in life where we have to stop, where we have to reroute, whatever your detour is. It was an opportunity for men and women to come on and share their story of their detour. And when I tell you some healing, some deliverance, just so many things happen on the Detour radio show. And then just here recently, I switched gears, and that's why I have the Just Breathe moment. Because even, I have to remind myself often that life will life, but I understand that God is always in control, and I have to stop and just breathe. Even those days or those times where I had that gut punch, or, I cried out to God and said, why me? I had to realize that no matter what, his promise to us all is that he would never leave nor forsake us. So I have to just stop and just breathe. And sometimes that means, not sometimes, but all the time, take your hands off of it and let God do it. We oftentimes want to get in God's way, and that's not what we're supposed to be doing. So I would just encourage you, if you are going through anything in life, to just take a pause and just breathe. Yes, amen, Stacey.
Amen.
Yep, so let me see if anybody else. Nope, I don't have. Teresa, you have anything else you want to share with us tonight?
No, ma'am.
K-I. She says hi. Hey, thank you for joining us. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. So this is my first time doing the Just Breathe podcast on TikTok. So you'll see more and more and more of the Detour Show, this show on if you inspire to come on to be a guest, please reach out to me. My email address is whatisyourdetour@gmail.com. This is my Aquila 68. You can send me a message on here, or you can send me a message on Facebook, and I'm Rosalind Farrell. Please, I encourage you to come on. I want to build this platform so we, as like-minded kingdom ambassadors, will continue to build up the kingdom, to share our stories, to be transparent, to share the goodness of God, because we are all blessed. No matter what, we have to always have that mindset that we are blessed and God has us. So I want to encourage men and women to come on and let's talk about it. Let's share. Let's build this platform and let's build up this kingdom. And let's always continue to pour out and show love. Yes. All right. Well, I'm not going to hold you any longer, Teresa. I'm going to let you get on with your Friday night because I know this is your night off. But I appreciate you once again. God bless you. I pray that God blesses your business 100-fold.
Amen. The same to you.
Yes, thank you. So I appreciate your yes. Thank you again for coming on. And everyone that joined us tonight, thank you for taking the time to come on and listen, and also to just be a part of this platform. God bless you, and have a blessed weekend.
You too. Thank you for joining.
Thank you everyone for joining.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. Now here I go. Stacy, can you still hear me? Because I'm still always trying to click off. You want to come on, Stacy? I sure will. Hold on, girl. Let me see. You want to come on? Tell me yes if you do. I can still see the comments at the bottom. So if you want, so I was like, Stacy, want to come on? Okay. It's asking me to invite Stacy in as a guest, but yeah. So that was really good. I'm liking this platform, and I'm gonna do more of it. I'm not sure if I will continue to do it on Fridays or I will still continue to do it on Thursday. But just to give you a sneak peek, we do have 2 guests next Thursday, a young man and a young lady. We're going to be discussing relationships and love and just opening your heart back up and pouring out God's love. So I am excited about these 2. I've been following them for a while and just excited to hear, because we need to hear both perspectives, from a male perspective and also from a female's perspective. So if you have questions, you have comments, you will have the opportunity to ask these 2 the questions and comments that you have, and I'm sure they are willing to share. Yay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Stacey, for supporting me. You know I appreciate you, my sister. Yeah, we have had some in-depth conversations, so thank you. Thank you for being a friend. Like, I've only known this young lady probably, 6-7 months, but when I tell you we connected, you test the spirit by the spirit, we connected. And the one thing that I always love, she always say, you my sister in Christ. So I love when she tells me that. So thank you so much for being a true, real deal friend. I appreciate you. All right. Well, I'm not going to hold you guys any longer. Look like I've been on here probably about 45 minutes. So it's Friday night. I know people, you're trying to wind down from your work week and get ready for your weekend. I don't really have any major plans. I don't think. We'll see. I usually tell myself I'm not doing anything all weekend, but something will come up and I'll end up doing something. But anyway, thank you again, everyone, for joining. I appreciate you, and I'll see you back here on next Thursday at 7 p.m. Have a good night. Oh. I'm trying to figure out how to turn this thing off.